Yo, and welcome to a bit cheap again today, yeah, beer reviews. Welcome to beer reviews. Today, I have a before talked about beer that has brought many joys. It's from Lidl. It's the Festbier. It has grown in value since last time. I think last time it was 99p. This time it is £1.25, which is quite an increase. A bit like the electrics and the gas and whatever you have. But each one of them doesn't really say anything on the back. 500 milliliters, 0.5 of a liter, 50 centiliters, and 5.5%. And you have a woman carrying your steins on the outside because of Oktoberfest and stuff. But yeah, let's have a go at it. As I know this beer. I had it a couple of years back. So let's see. I've never actually had it in a glass before. Oh, she's quite dark. I didn't know that. I thought she was a lot lighter than this. But yeah, there is some good color in it. Nice dark beer. I would say this is along the lines of a Tuborg Classic or a Tor Classic from back home in Daneland. So I can actually manage to pour it as well. Today's a good day. Today's Friday. Today's is off work day. I just came off nights this morning, so I had a nap in between doing my beer reviews and coming home. But yeah, nice color to it. Foam is, well, quite thick for what I would suspect. I would have suspected it to be more pills-like. Fairly carbonated, as you can see. She bubbles. But let's have a go and see if she tastes as well as I remember. Don't know how I managed that. It's the carbonation is not like really predominant in the actual drink. And as weird as it might sound, this tastes so much different in a glass than it does out of the tinny when I'm normally just being a caveman drinking it there. It's a flat taste out of a glass. It's more, it's a bit when you have it out of the tinny, it's a little bit fruity. Has the yeasty taste, if you can say that. The remnants of yeast as you would get in meat out of the tin, but first mouthful didn't. It's this is bad. It's a beer I remember normally liking because it's good, and you can't say this about that many beers. This beer is better out of a can than out of a glass. It's just this flat feeling of like it's not quite what I anticipated it to be. It is. I am a little bit. It's. I would call it a dad beer because I'm disappointed in it. I've never experienced anything like this. Something that's normally good, brewed with the finest ingredients, as it says. But it just doesn't work in a glass. It's weird. It's I don't know. It could be the whole race tire thing. If any of you know that, the race tire thing for bikes, where you got your street bike and you put race tires on it, and it's absolutely horrible because you can't keep them warm and you can't. The road is not high pace enough to keep your racing tires up to spec, so they're absolutely horrible on the road, but they're brilliant on track. That was a shit comparison, but it was a comparison. But I tell you what I could describe it like when it's in the tin. It's fruity. It's a little bit heavy on the bubbles and the CO2 in it, but nothing intrusive. and as I said, it got the yeasty taste from your homebrew meat. I should have had this out of the tin. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I have ruined something beautiful. I have taken something good and turned it bad. I can only say this one. This is why I can't have nice things, because I'll ruin them. But anyway, the Festbier, I would highly recommend it out of the tin. Out of the tin, on the pill scale, it's a 7.5. Out of the glass, it's still better than a Carling, because everything's still better than a Carling, and it's also better than a Foster's, but it's just like media core pills tastes, nothing surprising. It's like I might have well have had a Birra Moretti or San Miguel or something, and just it had that in a glass, because this is I just do better next time. I know it's just not good enough, this. And that was a waste of a clean glass. It really was. Anyway, this will be a short one, because I am mortally disappointed in the Festbier out of a glass. But anyway, if you get to Lidl, dig deep into the old pockets and get out a £1.25, and then get the Festbier, and I will personally hunt you in every nightmare you'll ever have from now on, if you put it in a glass, because that was sacrilegious. It was horrible. You had all the expectations, and then they fell short. But anyway, yeah, Festbier out of the can, 7.5 all day long. In a glass, 4.5 on a good day. So yeah, that will be it for this time around. I'm sorry for the short one and the disappointing one, but everybody have a nice day, and if it's weekend when you're watching this, have a nice weekend. Ta-ta!